I'm going to show you how to install the Project Athena framework. It's pretty simple. One of the first things you're going to need is Git. So make sure you download Git, get it installed. It's going to allow you to download repositories. So we're going to head over to the Athena repository. Click on this little green button here called Code. Copy this URL here. What we're going to do is we're going to go to our desktop here. We're going to open a command prompt or PowerShell. I'm just going to do a shift and right click to open a PowerShell. And we're going to do git clone. And it's going to go ahead and clone the project. And then we're going to do cd alt-v-athena. And then we're going to do, we're going to do git submodule update --mit--recursive. It's going to update all of our submodules, which means like additional repositories that this repository depends on, and one of them is called alt-v-aries. Once we have that installed, we can go ahead and list the files out here. And the next thing we're going to need to do is install the Node.js dependencies. So we need Node.js for that. So if you head over to the nodejs.org website and go to downloads and get the latest version, we're using version 14. And then we're going to go ahead and run npm install. That's going to install all of our Node modules, which are used to help run the server. Give that just a moment. Okay, and we'll do npm run update. And what this is going to do is actually download the LV server files. This is running a script inside of package.json called update. And that's going to use the LV package package dependency to download everything for you. We're going to do no on the example resource. Okay, it's looking pretty good. All right, so we have everything set up inside of here. Our next step is we're going to need to download MongoDB. So make sure you go to MongoDB and get the community server. I'm going to just get it for Windows. I already have it downloaded. You can verify that it's running correctly with all the default settings by going to your Services tab in your Task Manager, and you should find something along the lines of MongoDB. It says that it's currently running. Cool. Now the next thing we need is VS Code. If you don't already have that, make sure to get it. It's a code editor for things like JavaScript, TypeScript, C++. It pretty much handles everything. But I definitely do 100% recommend this to work with this project, as it is a TypeScript project. Okay, so now that we have that, what we can do is not show that. What we can do is open code in our project. So we just do code dot, and then we'll open it right up into our main page here. What we need to do is open a terminal. So if I do control backtick, it's going to open the terminal for us. And then what we can do here is we can do npm run Windows, and that's going to try and start the server for us, since we already have the exe and everything else inside of here. And it's going to run into an error that says failed to get Gumroad key from the env file. So if we visit this link here, we'll actually see that we need this will allow you to get a license key to run the server. So let me show you how to plug that license key in. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the default env file from the readme. So if I go into the readme file, you should see some information about Gumroad, email, Mongo URL, username, etc. if you're a little more advanced. And you're going to make a new file and call it .env. I'm going to paste that all in here. I'm just going to delete the last three because I don't need them. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to install my license key and my Gumroad email. Okay, very important. So I'm going to just grab them from my other file here, toss those right in there. Boom. All right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to run it. And if everything is running the way it should be running, we will see some information regarding connecting to Aries successfully. The API key was validated, and then it boots the script. And there we go. So now what I can do is I can go to my Alt-V server here, click on Connect, And here we go. Authorize. Give it a moment. Boom. There we go. And we're fully in. And that's it. That's how you install the roleplay framework.